Hi everyone, welcome to Down Home Eating with your girl Candace, and today we have some tacos. Today I have the spicy jalapeno hard taco from El Paso, and Boo Love has the cheesy tacos. That's what he stays with.
Tacos on a Monday.
Yes, exactly. And also I am trying, which I bought it at Publix, the hot sauce from Taco Bell. So we'll see if it's really hot. But it's the hot from the packet.
It tastes like the packet.
Right? It might be hotter. Ooh, okay, it pours out.
I did like a taste test first.
I'm sure it's
I don't know, whatever. People trying to get sales.
And then I got some jalapenos here on the side. You know, I love my pickled jalapenos. Who out there understands that? And I got me some ranch, Hidden Valley. So let's dig in a bit, and then of course, you know, we got some topics like always. What you looking at? He cheating, y'all. He looking at my notes.
I ain't cheating. I'm trying to get my mind right.
Woo. All right, y'all. How y'all doing?
It's Monday. We dragging.
We are definitely dragging. That's for sure. I want to know from y'all, what do you do for your own mental health?
Listen to music.
Okay.
I learned from my mama.
It soothes you?
Nah, not just any type of music. I ain't talking about no hip hop. I'm talking about some good slow music for some good artists from the 70s and 80s, because music is therapeutic to the brain.
Right.
And it calms you. Gets into another state of mind, and you know what I'm saying? It does something to your brain waves. Like, you'd be surprised.
Yeah, I think for me, I try to, for some reason, instead of like for my mental, I won't get on my cell phone. I'll give it a rest for an hour or two. And I'll just kind of watch TV, you know, get, aside from being on a phone all day, not all day, but you know what I mean. I think that calms me for my mental. Or, I don't know, what else do I do? I just, sometimes, even with us, I'll just have my own peace. I'll have my own little area. You know what I mean? I might be upstairs just maybe writing notes, doing whatever. You'll be downstairs doing your thing. And I think that balances us out mentally from a hard week.
That's me time.
Yeah, right? I ain't nothing wrong with that. So I definitely want to hear in your comments, what do you do for your mental health? I know people, and what's going on in social media with a lot of people are breaking.
I mean, honestly, social media is bad for your mental health. Like, some people let social media dictate their whole life, because you look on social media and on there it looks like, you know, everything is
rosy.
But then in reality, you really don't know what's going on. But
behind the camera.
You not in that, you know, where they are or what they're doing, and you may go into a deep depression. Like, well, damn.
I was watching a girl's TikTok, right? And she was telling people, like the big influencers, let's say the lifestyle influencers, and she said, y'all do not be trusting them, because what they do is, some of them that's trying to keep up, they'll go and they'll rent a home fully furnished, like an Airbnb or something, and they'll film their content a week's worth in the Airbnb, making it seem like it's their own house.
Okay, like MTV Cribs, like back in the day.
Yes, I know that has to be exhausting to act like you're keeping up with the Joneses.
Well, I think once you start, you know, so you got to keep that image up, because you don't want nobody to think, well, damn, they fell off.
And God forbid somebody see you in the street. Well, you ain't got that rental. You got your mama car. Looking crazy.
That's a bad look.
It really is. That was one thing, like in the early 2000s, even the end of like the 90s. Everybody wasn't checking for everybody like that. It wasn't about that. It wasn't about, oh.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because when we was growing up, which I thank God that we wasn't raised or coming up in the social media era.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we had all this social media and everything that was out today, like, do you really think we would have got through school and our grades would have been what we had? And how do you stay focused? I mean, just everything.
Even now, I'm amazed at my son. That's like, he's in the 12th grade, and grades went in today, and he showed me his grades, and he has like all A's and B's. And I'm like, and I'm not on top of him, nothing. And I'm assuming it's like an added on stress because, or maybe they're immune to it, of keeping up with social media, knowing about, this, that, and the other, keeping up with maybe little associates, little friend girls and whatnot. Then you got keeping up with grades, making sure, you're on par with that. I mean, I think with social media, it adds in an extra layer of, oh, I gotta study, or after I'm studying, I'm gonna hit. It's like, but because they're addicted, I mean, kind of all addicted to it, but
it's a curse. It ain't no gift and a curse. It's just a curse because there ain't no gift in it. Because if you got a child that's from kindergarten on through 12th grade, as a parent, you got to worry about social media because
now you do, yeah.
Because it's even social sites and apps we don't know nothing about that they do. Mm-hmm. We just know the basic.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, know what I'm saying? Twitter, which is now X. It's so many other apps that, as a parent, like, how you keep up with this stuff?
Well, I don't know.
So it's like
you got to be really finely in tune with your kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Talking to them and kind of saying, okay, what app you want, or who you talking to, or you know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, and then it's like, with them, privacy and I can't be who I want to be or whatever. Then it's like, this is what you got to deal with now. Right. Now, us coming up as kids or
my privacy was closing the door.
Young adults, and we would have told our mama or big mama or nana or granddad or our father, like, do you privacy? What?
These kids got all the privacy.
I mean, so it's like, unfortunately,
they have a lot of leeway than what we have.
Unfortunately for him, because you know what I'm saying, we're constantly in his ear, and I'm in his ear like 24/7 because you know what I'm saying, social media and school and everything else that's they got to deal with on an everyday, today life. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I had a plan for Dre ever since like this boy was born, like from elementary to middle. Like I always gave him, okay, this is what middle school gonna be. Mm-hmm. This is what high school gonna be. This is what you're gonna go through. So it's like he almost had a cheat sheet. Know what I'm saying? Okay, this is what he was talking about. Yeah. Okay, so
the blueprint.
So it's like I'm not gonna put it all on. He got on all the social media sites and you know what I'm saying. He got all A's and B's. That ain't all just him. Yeah. So I mean, it's good, but I mean, it ain't just you ain't just gonna have a kid that's in school and isn't on social media and just they just got all A's and B's and that's like, where do you find the time to do both? Like,
well, some of the kids they can do the bare minimum and they can still pass.
Well, now I think what's the bare minimum to like graduate, like a 3.0? That's like the minimum.
It's lower than that. I think it's like a 2.5 or something.
2.5. Like I think that's a
C. That's a C plus.
A C plus.
Well, I don't think it's that high.
I think back in our days, all you needed was like a
Y'all need like a 1.
And I kid you not, I think it was like a 1.5. If you had a D,
Wow.
if you had a D plus,
That was ridiculous.
come on up and get your diploma.
How the hell?
You got to get up out of here. You passed.
Mm-mm.
It was like Tommy Boy. I got a D plus. I pass.
That's a damn shame.
All you had to do is show up.
Yeah, because they knew they needed people in the workforce to do labor stuff. They don't take a rocket scientist.
Now, would I do it over again?
No, because you got over like a fat rat.
I'm talking about dealing with kids, the newer generation. I'm talking about after Dre, like these new babies, like, man, you go on TikTok and, man, they on some Einstein type stuff. They already doing fractions.
Good.
The
like, earlier the better.
I'm like, man, they done been here before.
Mm-hmm.
So if they know all that, imagine what they attitude and what they gonna tell you, what they not gonna do, and all this and that.
But it's what you expose your child to. Because there's some people that they don't do that. They don't start their kids off before they can walk, how to read, how to look at numbers, say the numbers, say your alphabet.
I agree, but you can only do so much and instill so much in your child at home. Once they get in daycare, school, it's like...
You gotta still stay on them. So let me tell you something. When they used to come from school, I had them reading every single day. I would be up in their room. Especially, they stayed in trouble. So if they was in trouble, I would tell them, get that book, and I want to hear you reading from the other room while I'm watching TV. I can't hear you.
Mary had a
whatever. No, they was reading chapter books. Don't play with me. Let me tell you something. I never forget this, and it still works to this day. And if there's any parents out there, do this. Woo, excuse me. Woo. Why our son was in trouble? Well, I'm telling you, in elementary, that boy stayed in trouble. He was in trouble around the holidays, around Christmas time. So I told this little boy, do not touch that computer. And I downloaded a typing program for kids. Why? Within 2 weeks, that boy knew how to type 90 words per minute. Okay?
I do like grades and ham.
Whatever. I always try to make, if it's a punishment or something, for it to be academic, like typing. Because even now, even though he was probably 11 or 7 years old, because he was so competitive too. But now I can ask him, do you still type? He's like, yeah. So it's repetitious. It's always in him. That's how his brain developed of, you know what I'm saying? Knowing, even now, he can type like that. With, what was another thing? With the reading. I started both my kids off early. You know what I'm saying? They was reading above, grade level above. That's one thing I said, I'm not going to have. It's on me. When you in elementary school, it's on the parents. I work a 9 to 5 just like everybody else. I'm not sitting here in the life of luxury doing nothing. But if you want your child to succeed, to go to the next level, you got to spend some time doing homework with them, asking them questions. What's going on in the classroom? What you got to say? Because I know you got to say. But the thing about it is, my mama didn't do that with me. My mama did not require certain things. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with my dad. My dad wasn't dealing with, you know what I'm saying, homework and reading to him and all of that. No.
Well, when you get off of work in this damn time, you tired.
I was dog tired. I used to have to, as soon as I get in, put my stuff up, clean my face, come back downstairs, start dinner. Hey, homework time. While I'm cooking, they're doing homework. You know what I'm saying? You have to stay on top of these daggone critters. Because it's going to pay off in the long run, because in middle school and even in high school, I don't have to stay on top of them now.
That's 3 jobs.
Well, that's what you sign up when you pop them out.
No, you didn't sign up for that. It's just...
Well, I wanted my kids to make sure they had, they could read up to par. You know what I'm saying? The math, that was an issue, because the way I learned it is totally different the way they learned it. So they be showing me things, Mom, this is the easiest way how to do it. This is the way the teacher taught me to do it.
Well, now they got Chat GPT, so they just got to press a button and, voila.
Well, just like how they got Chat, the teachers do too. And now they can find out plagiarism and all of that. Don't be listening to him.
Well, I doctor it up. So, like...
You ain't put a doctor up nothing. Stop it. All right, look, as far as this hot sauce goes, I do like it. It's got a little heat to it. I'm going to use it. Trust me. Oh, from that other video, I forgot to say, I collect hot sauces too. I was telling
because if it was any good or if it tasted just like the ones in the pack, your first bite would have been like, you know what?
But I was busy eating. I'm hungry.
No.
Whatever. You play too much. Anyways, the emoji, I'm going to find if they got a hot sauce. They got a hot sauce or a pepper. Hot sauce pepper. You know what I mean. It's cute, right? Anyways, please like this video. Hopefully you like the conversation. We have nice other goodies coming up for Halloween. So, guys, stay in touch with us.
Fast.
Yeah, tell me about it. All right, make sure you comment below to let me know that you've made it this far through the video. Thank you guys so much. Please share us out. And we will see you in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.